Ira G. Boots is chairman and CEO of Berry Plastics and one of Evansville natives' greatest success stories.
I began working for my father when I was about 14 years old. He worked for a mold building company named Superior Mold. He managed that company, and I assisted in jobs, as you can imagine, very menial, floor sweeping and cleaning, but did have the opportunity to start learning the trade on how to build injection plastic molds. My father started a mold shop of his own, and I was probably 16 or 17 years old. I went to work for him when I graduated high school, stayed with him for a couple years, and then went to another tool shop, and eventually to a plastic molding operation in Evansville, Indiana, named Windsor Plastics, which is the predecessor to Guardian Industries, which is still operating in Evansville. I left Windsor to join a very small company at the time named Imperial Plastics. Imperial was a very small company with relatively small revenues of about $4 million per year. I joined them in 1978, and from there we have grown into the company that most people are aware of today, called Berry Plastics.
Berry Plastics is a leading manufacturer of plastic packaging products. The company that started with 40 employees has grown to nearly 17,000. Under Ira's leadership, Berry Plastics, through discipled acquisition, new product development, and a very special plan that would enable Berry Plastics to become a worldwide competitor.
We modeled our program off of a company inside Japan, and this Komatsu was the name of the company. We adopted their mentality, their strategies, and created a 100-year plan for Berry Plastics. And at the time we were 50 million in sales, and here we are today, 20 years later, operating on still exactly those same strategies and principles. And we have been able to grow the company from 50 million in sales to $4.25 billion. We are very fortunate and quite honestly blessed to have our roots start in Evansville, Indiana, with a workforce that understands that working together will create a company that would be one of the largest and best companies in the world to compete with. They understand their jobs. They understand that all of us in this company only serve roles inside the company to make this production work. The control of the company and the direction on a long-term basis remains with the employees here at Berry, and we're very proud of that. We make products that people use every day. Our people have experienced solid growth during the economic downturn. We are taking advantage of the opportunities afforded us during this downturn by investing heavily and adding people to Berry Plastics to produce more products that people use on a daily basis.
At a time when businesses are struggling, Ira and Berry Plastics are creating jobs with a $150 million expansion for its headquarters in Evansville.
Our decision to build a new plant during an economic downturn is probably not as traumatic as what one may think. Our sponsors, our investors, and our board of directors understands the power of Berry Plastics and understands where this company can go and the people that we can employ to make these products that others may be taken to countries such as China or India or other type developing countries. Our investors understand the power of the American worker, the quality of products, and the cost efficiency that we can achieve if we have state-of-the-art equipment and locate our facilities very close to the markets that we serve. Junior achievement means so much to our community. I'm asked often, how do I become successful? How should I proceed with a career path that would meet the goals that I may have? And it's a really easy question to answer, is that the first thing you need to understand yourself, you understand what you want to be, and then take the path, first of all, of understanding you're going to have to work hard, and then second of all, you have to educate yourself, because there's thousands and maybe millions of other people that want to choose a similar type path, and you need to separate yourself. You can separate yourself through education, through working hard, and applying yourself.